Macie's Minute.
Hey guys, we're here at Walgreens. We're looking for Raphael on this rainy day or April. Let's go see if they have any. We found the toys. Let's see if we can find Raphael or April. Here they are. Raphael is here. Score! So guys, we're going to be having a little lunch break, and the Ninja Turtles love what we're going to be eating, pizza, and that's my favorite food too. Guys, food's here. I can't wait. It looks delicious.
Thumbs up.
Guys, that was delicious. The pizza was so good. I'd rate this place 5 stars. But now it's time to go to Target, and then after that we're gonna go to GameStop and Walmart. I'm so excited. Guys, we found the toys. Now let's see if there's any Ninja Turtles we need here. Here's one. This is one of the villains, I think. OMG, guys, we found April. She's one of the rare ones. Let's see if there's any. Oh, there's meat squats. Definitely getting this one. And here's another one we don't have. Let's get this one too. Now we have to reach up there and see if there's any more we can get up there. I'm gonna have to.
There's Leonardo, Raphael, and another Raphael.
Okay. Hey guys, we're here at Walmart. We found more Ninja Turtles. Let's see if there's any we need. We're definitely gonna get this because my dad loves Donatello. And we're gonna get Michelangelo because I love Michelangelo. He's one of my favorite characters. So let's get these two. Hey guys, welcome back to Macie's Minute. Today we have a special guest, my dad. He would only come on Macie's Minute if we did Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, that's right. Macie's been begging me for the last few months to come on Macie's Minute, and I've said no way. I'm more comfortable behind the camera. And but about a week ago, we were at Walmart, and we started this whole Ninja Turtle collection. And we started off, we found a Michelangelo on clearance, and we brought that home, and you know what that leads to? More Ninja Turtles. So yesterday we took a Ninja Turtle day, and we went toy hunting, and we went to like 4 or 5 different shops, and we ate pizza, and we had a great day. And now we're going to share what we got. These are the first 4 turtles that we bought in the first few days. A lot of stores are having them on clearance right now for $5, as cheap as $5, like maybe $4.50. You can find them in a few places. They're definitely different than what I had when I was a kid. Each turtle is a different species, and different sizes, and it was kind of shocking at first when I saw the designs, but it's pretty cool. We haven't watched the cartoon yet, so we can't really judge it upon that, but overall I'm quite happy with these few turtles that we have. But like I said, let's start opening up all the stuff we got yesterday.
So guys, now we're gonna open up Raphael. He's been waiting, but before we open it up, on the back there's a little reading area, so we're gonna read what it says.
Alright, so Raphael is a snapping turtle. His weapons is tonfas. Yeah, when I was a kid, he had size, which kind of cooler than this, but we'll see. He's called the Muscle, and he is the self-appointed leader of the group. He thinks that he can use his fist to get himself out of any situations, but while Raphael's muscles are bigger, his brain and heart is bigger than his muscles. Alright, let's see what this is like.
Okay.
And there goes the mint quality of the collection.
Whoa. Okay, here you go.
Alright.
Oh, that came out smoothly, guys. Okay, so here's these. So guys, we got Raphael out of the box. I like how he comes with all of these accessories. I also like the band-aid on his yellow shell. I think that's really cool. I like how he bends, and I think everything about him is really cool.
Yeah, I think that the Band-Aid goes along with his story that he is the muscles, and he's a snapping turtle. We can tell by the back of the turtle. He has spikes on him, which is cool. He's bigger than the other figures, and he does come with regular Tonfas and his super action Tonfas. Overall, it's a really cool figure, and I like it too, Mace. I think it's a good addition to our collection. Alright guys, next is Meat Sweats, and I'm really excited about this one. This one just screams 90s Ninja Turtles. It's a gigantic mutant pig with a hammer. Back in the 90s, when I was a kid, there were so many different Ninja Turtles that were crazy animals that the turtles were fighting, and this really brings back some great memories of my childhood, so I'm really excited to open it, and let's see what this figure is all about. Alright guys, now that we got Meat Sweats out, let's see what he's like. He's a larger figure. He's actually pretty cool. You can take off his hand and then put on, I'm assuming this is part of his mutant power, and you can swap out hands depending on which one. His mallet, or his meat tenderizer mallet there, it's very bendable. Like some of the old Ninja Turtles that I had when I was a kid, the weapons were really hard and brittle and they would break. There's no fear in that. He's actually a really cool figure, and I'm very impressed with him. It just brings back, like I said, that 90s feel to the original Ninja Turtles, and he's pretty sweet. What do you think, Mace?
So, I think he's a really cool character for a villain. I love how he looks. I love the art they put into these. It's really cool. I love his little, I forget what it's called when you bake he has on.
Oh, his apron? Yeah, it is cool. And
it's really good.
Did you notice he has a little meat deli hat there? And so, like, when you go to the meat counter, the little deli hats that they wear. But yeah, that was a nice little detail. I like it too, Mace.
Yeah.
Alright, this is definitely one of my favorite figures of the series so far.
Yep, me too. I think that too.
I have a little problem with him standing, but it's hard to balance with the camera and everything, but he is cool.
Yep. You guys are probably wondering why I have another Michelangelo. It's because this is a battle shell, and the battle shell means that you can open up their shell and you can store stuff in it. So let's get Michelangelo open.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see this one too, Mace, because once again, when I was a kid, we did have battle shells, or I think they called them storage shells, and you could put the weapons in, and they came out after the original Ninja Turtles. Oh, that's really cool. It has mystery battle gear, so.
So guys, we got battle shell Michelangelo open, and his mystery gear was nunchucks. And I like how it doesn't just come with one, but it comes with two, which that is really cool. And I like all the details on Michelangelo on the front shell, and I think it's really cool. Dad, what do you think?
I think this figure is really cool too. I was kind of hesitant at first. I thought the storage shell, or battle shell is what they call it now, but I thought the battle shell was kind of like a gimmick. I like the design of it, but really what threw it over top was the nunchucks. These are actually the original nunchucks that Michelangelo came with back in the 90s, and they're really hard to get nowadays because they do break. But it is pretty cool how it opens up and you can store the different weapons in there, and it's a nice figure. I like it. And I agree with you. I like the graphics on his shell, because that kind of relates to the fact that he's a graffiti artist and he likes to tag stuff, was his history, so I like it. Alright guys, next we have the Origami Ninja. I'm pretty excited to see what this one's about, because I remember the original Foot Ninja soldier that I had as a kid, and this looks nothing like it, so I'm excited to see what we got. Alright, here we got the Origami Ninja, and I have to say this figure is disappointing. This is probably going to be my least favorite figure in the series. Oh my gosh, I think we actually got him standing by himself for the first time. Yeah, we've taken the last 5 minutes trying to get this guy to stand, and he just would not stand. The molded legs there have no articulation, and then the way his body is, you can't really get him to stand that well. His weapons, they're okay. This would probably be, you know, if you went to the store and they didn't have any of the turtles or any of the other figures, I might pick this one up. Just overall disappointing. I mean, the fact that it can't even stand by itself, and I realize that a lot of the older toys, the older Ninja Turtles had trouble standing. Like I think the original Shredder was just awful, but it still had a cool design and the different figures. So yeah, this one's just disappointing. What do you think, kiddo?
I think it is disappointing too. It was really hard to stand, like my dad said. It took us like 5 minutes. It was so long for him to stand, and now he's finally standing. I like his weapons a little bit.
Yeah, they're not bad. I mean, I don't really know what they are, and I don't know if that's just because we haven't watched the cartoon, but it would have been cool if they would have gave him, like, you know, a sword or maybe a ray gun or something different. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's kind of disappointing, but like I said, we got this one on clearance, so it wasn't, I think retail it was $8.99, and I want to say we got it for $4.50, so it wasn't that bad of a pickup. Just, yeah, this one's disappointing because, you know, especially if you're really into this line, you're gonna troop build, and I can't imagine 5 of these trying to stand at one time to like make a little scene, or, you know, you're playing with. So yeah, especially when you get the sewer, how are you gonna make them stand there unless they have foot pegs all over the thing? So, all right, disappointing.
So guys, I'm gonna be opening up April. I'm really excited because she's a rare and she has a pet. So let's get her open, and she's a girl like me.
Yeah, I'm really excited too because April O'Neil, when I was a kid, was one of the hardest figures to find. Oh, wow.
She looks like a bump.
She has a baseball bat?
So guys, now we have April and her little pet. I love her pet. It's different than all of the other ones in this series that she has a pet. I think it's really cool. I like her baseball bat because I play softball, so we're really alike. I like the flame sword a lot, and I like her green style and her yellow style. So what do you think, Dad?
Yeah, this is definitely a nice update on April. I do like her pet, and her pet's name is Mayhem. It's got me wondering after reading the bios. Her weapon is a baseball bat, and I'm wondering, does she work at Channel 6 News like the old April, or what's going on there? But yeah, it's a nice figure. I like the fact that they included April. I do like the baseball bats. Once again, the baseball bat with the flame, like the other Ninja Turtle figures, are pretty sweet. I wish I had that different variation when we were a kid. But yeah, it's overall it's a decent figure. Alright guys, this is the last regular figure we have, but don't worry, we have a bunch of vehicles and some other stuff that will come up next. But this is Barum Draxum. I guess he's the lead bad guy of the series. We haven't watched the cartoon yet, but we do have it on iTunes, so we're gonna get to that this week. Let's see what this figure's all about. Here we have Barum Draxum, and I'm assuming that he is the big bad of the Ninja Turtle world. It said that on the back of his card, it said that he wants to turn all humanity into mutants and use insect mutants to do that. So I'm assuming that's what these little insects are here that he comes with. They kind of open. I did notice when I was trying to open the one, they're really brittle, so we have to be careful somewhat, kiddo, because the wing there got a little bend in it. But I do like the fact that he comes with these little cool pets, and he's got more pets on his shoulder. He's a cool figure. He's a cool figure. I don't know if he is as cool as Shredder. I don't know if Shredder is going to make an appearance in this series or not. But definitely for a villain figure, this is a lot better than that foot soldier we reviewed. What do you think, kiddo?
I actually like this character a lot because it comes with insects and the 2 pets on the other side. I love. And they can actually go on the shoulders, which I also love. I like his cape in the background. It really stands out that villain. And I actually really like this character.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting once we start watching the cartoon to see, how bad he is and stuff like that. I think maybe you'll change your tone once you see him do some bad things. You'll be like, I won't like him. But overall, it's a nice little figure. It's, it comes with a bunch of different things, and I think it will have good play value. So, well done on this one.
Yep.
Next we have the Shell Hog series. Now this series, each Ninja Turtle comes with a motorcycle type vehicle that shoots a projectile. These we found on deep clearance at Walmart. They were actually more than 60% off, and I'm pretty excited as this one as well. I'm excited over this whole series. I mean, it was so much fun getting all of this with Macie yesterday.
Yeah. So guys, we have Leonardo here on his hog shell. I like how it has blue see-through wheels. I like that a lot. I like how actually the Ninja Turtles can stay on it because a lot of stuff falls if it has like a two-wheeler. I also like how if you press the button in the front, it actually shoots. I also like that. I also like the wheel because the wheel goes back and forth.
Yeah, the wheel has an actually really cool feature that you can sit there and let's see if we can do it here. Well, there goes Leonardo. But you can adjust different heights and stuff and make the motorcycle taller or shorter depending on what you want. Like you said, Macie, the visors are really cool. The helmet's molded to the figure, so you can't take the helmet off. It does have a rocket firing missile here, and then also over here, Leonardo's gonna fall off again because we don't have him on there, but it has a feature that we'll show you later that goes into the turtle, is it the turtle tank?
Yeah.
That's a really cool feature. The figure itself, it's basically Leonardo just with a molded helmet like we said. The visor goes up and down. So if you're collecting all the figures, you kind of got to buy this to complete your collection. Overall decent. I'm glad that we got this one on clearance because full price, I don't, what do you think? I mean, $20, you like it, kid, or?
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, we got it half off, so for $10 for a vehicle and a figure, that was a really good deal that we thought. So, all right, let's go see what's next.
So I'm gonna be opening Raphael now. Oh. Okay, thank you. Okay, super excited.
Whoa. We got Raphael here, and he's on his hog shell. Overall, it's basically the same as the other hog shells in the series. They all have a firing projectile here on the bike. The wheels are adjustable for different heights. Raphael seems to really stay on a lot better than the other figure that we have, the Leonardo one. Again, we have a visor that's molded onto, that's see-through with translucent wheels. Overall, I just really like the Raphael figure. I really like this Raphael design. And when I first saw the cartoon, I was very hesitant about the design. I didn't like it at all. But after playing with the figures for a few minutes with Macie and just seeing the little cool design, like the bandage and how he's a little buff, and I'm growing fond of it. So, what do you think, kiddo? Do you think this is a?
Yeah, I think it's a good toy. I mean, it looks really fun, like Leonardo was. I mean, I love how the wheels can go, like you can go up or down.
Yeah, and the reason it does that is because you can snap two of these together, and when you have all four, you can snap all four together. I'll be excited once we combine this with the turtle tank to see how big it is. We got this one on clearance as well. It was half off. Excellent price for $10. This figure with a vehicle is a good deal. The only thing I wish is it did come with, you can see the snaps on the belt there. I know it's probably asking a lot, but at the original price point of $20, I wish that it would have came with just one tampon or some kind of weapon there that he can play with. But other than that, decent.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got next. Alright, next we have Donatello on his Bug Buster, which is a motorcycle vehicle that transforms into a hovercraft. We found this one at...
I think it was Walmart too.
Walmart too?
Because when we did it, when we went to all the stores, I remember that we went to Walmart and then I'm like, this is my dad's favorite. So
oh yeah, that's right. I was really excited. Alright guys, here we got Donatello on his bug busting vehicle. It's a cross between a motorcycle and then it also comes apart into a hovercraft. I'm assuming that this has something to do with the villain and his plot to make everyone mutants by insects. It has a spray bottle on the back of it that shoots out this projectile here that simulates the spray. The figure itself is a cross between the original Donatello and it looks almost like the battle shell. You can see that it's hollow in the inside and you can't take it off to see his soft shell like the original. But unlike the original, what's really cool is that his tech visor here, it actually comes down and you can leave him like that. Overall, a nice figure. The only thing I wish it would have came with, like, just gave Donatello one weapon. That would have been kind of cooler. But overall, decent. Not my favorite vehicle, but it's nice. What do you think, kiddo?
I like this character in the vehicle a lot. I like how the vehicle turns into another vehicle. I also like the spray bottle on the vehicle. Yeah,
that is pretty cool. I mean, it's definitely adds a very nice feature, and then I like also how this is adjustable, the handlebars, which snaps into his fingers there, and it makes the figure really stay on the vehicle. So, overall, decent?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got next.
Now we're opening up the XL figures. We only have Raphael, but now let's see what Raphael looks like.
Yeah. These were actually kind of hard to find because you can only find them so far around here. We could only find them at Walgreens. There, kiddo. All right, this was kind of an impulse buy at the last minute, but we found these at Walgreens and they were in the clearance section as well. They were actually with all the holiday toys and they were 50% off and $5. So we figured we'd pick it up because we really like Raphael, but I must say this is probably one of the, I don't know, I want to call it disappointing because I can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it for, like, you know, maybe a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old, I'm not really sure. But there's no articulation except for just the arms and the legs there a little bit, and he's really hard to stand. Like, I'm having problems with him. There we go. See if he stands. It's a cool piece to add to your collection, but I would definitely not recommend this toy for somebody that doesn't have any Ninja Turtles or anything, because unless they're smaller, unless, like, you know, a 3-year-old, maybe 4-year-old, but you might want to watch with the toys with choking and whatnot. We just thought it'd be a cool background piece for our collection. I think I'm happy with it that way. What do you think, kiddo?
I mean, when I was trying to put the, what is those?
The tampons?
Yeah, the
into his
tampons
fingers?
in his hand. I couldn't figure out how to put them in. It was really hard for me to put those things in. So, yeah, like, I just had to put them in like that. I didn't know what to do. One's kind of loose, but they're very hard to get in. I mean, maybe it'll loosen up once his grip, he's holding it for a while, but I did see you struggling with that when we unpackaged him. More I look at it, I think for a 2-year-old, maybe a 3-year-old, I'd say a 3-year-old. I would get this for a 3-year-old. Either that or, you know, like, I know kids like playing toys in the bathtub or, you know, in the pool or whatnot. I might get it for that. I don't know how well the water would drain from it or whatnot. But decent. I mean, once again, we got this on, it was heavily clearance, so that, I mean, for $5, I would say it's a nice piece for any collection, but I wouldn't spend the full price of $10 on this one. So guys, this is the most exciting part of our turtles that we have opened. It is the turtle tank. It's a 2-in-1 villain bust tank that transforms into a secret lab playset.
I'm really excited about this, Mace. This reminds me of when I was a kid, I had a turtle van, and bombs would come out of it, and they would fight Shredder, and I played with that thing for hours and hours when I got it for Christmas. So, and this reminds me a lot of it, and we weren't going to get it. We were debating on it, and we went over at Target, and we took it to the price scanner, and believe it or not, it was over 60% off. So, at that point, we decided, why not? I'm excited to see what this is. Let's open it up.
So as we have the turtle tank here, I think this is awesome. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't come with any figures.
Yeah, I think I agree with you, Mace. I mean, it would have been nice, especially if you're, I mean, full price. I want to say it was over $40, and we paid, we actually paid less than, what, we got like 50%, 60% off of it.
Yeah.
I think for $40, I would have liked to see maybe one figure, especially when the $20 ones came with a figure, but it does have a lot of play value. You can put 2 Ninja Turtles in up here, and then it has this whole Donatello's lab kit. So you can put Donatello up there, and then this shuts. It's also removable, and then this collapses, but let's take Donatello out here, and this collapses and you put Donatello back in and he can drive around. It also has 2, I don't know if you can see them there, but 2 missiles that you can shoot. This rotates, which is nice. And the best feature, the one that I was really surprised, we couldn't figure this out when we first saw it because we obviously didn't read the box. And but when we got home and read the box, we were like, oh, this is actually really cool. You can hook the Hulk shells up to it. And then when the Hulk shells, when you're rolling, you can shoot the Hulk shells off.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go get that.
I mean, compared to the turtle tank, or we didn't have I don't think we had a turtle tank, we had a party wagon. Compared to the party wagon I had, this has way more features in it, and overall, I think this is an awesome vehicle. I would play with this for hours when I was a kid. Anything else, kiddo? What do you think? Good toy?
Yeah, I think it's a really good toy.
Alright.
Guys, I think this was an awesome deal for how much it was. I literally love all these characters, and now I have this whole bus I can play with the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I think you're correct, kiddo. Not only did we have an awesome time doing it, we went out and it was fun to actually go on a toy run and try to find figures. And it made it hard because they were on clearance and they were picked over some places, and we got really lucky at that Target that we went to because I think they just opened up a case of Wave 1. And yeah, we scooped them up. The turtle tank, for the price that we paid for it, was, I mean, yeah, it was a good deal. I mean, literally for everything that we bought here, we probably paid full price for a tank and 2 figures is the difference. So there were a few disappointments, like that the origami soldier not being able to stand up. That was kind of a disappointment, at least. But I mean, you're gonna have that through different toy lines. Which one was your favorite? That's most important.
You're probably wondering where Michelangelo was.
You're like,
well,
boom.
I have it.
Yeah.
Boom.
That one surprised me too. I was really surprised when you opened up the mystery bag and it was the original nunchucks. I mean, it was just that, yeah, it tugged at my heartstrings. So seeing the older toys. I don't know which one's my favorite. It's a hard time between, I really like Meat Sweats. I like the fact that you can take off his arms and replace them with the mutagen. This one here pops off and then his arm's over there. He screams 90s, or I should say he screams original Turtles toy line. That's a mouthful, but he's just so cool. And I can't wait to display him in our collection. But the one that surprised me the most was obviously Raphael. When this toy line came out, I did not like the designs of it. I did not like Raphael. I thought making him a giant snapping turtle, and in the show, he's actually bigger than what he is here. He's a little bit smaller, but in the show he's a lot bigger. Getting this toy, it made me realize that, you know, they needed a change. They needed to be able to distinguish each turtle without just the colors, and I like it a lot. Yeah, this is quickly becoming one of my favorite designs. Besides, there's a GameStop exclusive Batman series that Raphael is really cool too. These what are they called? The shell cruisers there, or the shell hogs?
The shell hogs.
Yeah. For $10 for, I mean, once again, the clearance price for the figure and the vehicle it was a good deal. The turtle tanks I mean, it's awesome. The old party wagon that we had when we were a kid, it was literally just like, I mean, it was basically a tissue box with wheels that you put the thing in. I think it had like a sliding door on the side. Were there any disappointments?
No, except for these 2 toys back here.
Yeah, I would say that my biggest disappointment was the origami ninja soldier. The fact that he is so hard to stand up. Just no articulation in the leg, which, I mean, it's so skinny that I don't even think you'd be able to stand that well, but watch him actually stand. Nope. I mean, there we go. We got him standing.
I'm standing.
But yeah, maybe we'll like him a little bit more once we start watching the cartoon.
Maybe in the cartoon we'll like him more than how he is in the figure, because like in the figure he doesn't really stand, but I'm pretty sure in the cartoon
Yeah,
they'll make
he's
him
gonna stand up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. The Giant Raphael, the extra large series, I think for a 2 to 3 year old, I don't know. I keep saying 2 to 3. I'm not sure, like a 2-year-old, you know, but a 3-year-old would definitely love this. And the more I thought about it, like I remember when you were a kid, we go to the pool and you used to take, I think it was, the Barbies,
Yeah.
Hulk and an Iron Man that was this big series, and you play with them and they were water resistant. So, you know, for $5, it's going to be a nice background piece for our collection.
Yeah, I will show you how hard it is to get it in and out.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
And then I had to like...
That's my finger. That's so, but overall, I mean, the best part of this whole experience was going out with Macie and going on a toy run, having fun, eating pizza, and just spending time together. It was a blast. I know that we don't have Wave 2, so maybe we'll go out once they start going on clearance. We'll pick up some more.
We have a Wave 2.
We got a few original turtles coming for our collection that we got on eBay last week, so we'll definitely do some of that. But I had a great time. It was a blast, and it was just going on a toy run. It was a lot of fun. So thank you for inviting me on Macie's Minute.
You're welcome.
So, all right, guys, I guess that's it. Thank you for watching Macie's Minute. Please comment down below on what toys you want us to hear. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram too. Alright, see ya. Bye.
Not how you do it.
No?
No.
Show them how it's done, kiddo.
Thank you for watching Macie's Minute. Please subscribe if you want more videos like this. Comment down below what toys you want us to review. And also make sure to check out us on Facebook and Instagram too. Have a turtle day. Bye.
Bye.